What's going on, peoples? I'm back again with another video. And I'm here with two Civics. So today I am pretty much prepping to pull out the swap. So this swap is gonna go into this car. So yeah, the only difference I see right now and little small problem I may have is the subframe. But I have watched some videos of some people converting back and freaking like leaving the, my bad. I have seen people still do B series swap with the EG subframe when it's swapped in the EK. So yeah, the homie Young Static did his homie's car, so I shouldn't have a problem. Should be still like a bolt-on or a little modification. But yeah, I'm pretty much just disconnecting everything. I just took off the radiator. I'm about to chop the front end, so when I drop the motor, I pull it straight forward, slide it over there, and plop it in there. But I still gotta take some stuff over this car, put it on this one, because the previous owner, he took off the clutch and the brake cylinder and all that, and then like the little reservoir that goes right here, or I forgot what's called, the brake slave, whatever. So that they took that off. So, and then here's the power steering, but I'm gonna cut that off and just do a loop, so we ain't gotta worry about that anymore. So, but yeah, that's the plan with this thing right now. Hday is literally in 3 weeks, so my homies are gonna go race at Hday. I don't have my SI. My boy was telling me to throw this swap in this car, getting running and driving. It already has a tune, and races at Hday. I told him we'll see if I make it. If we make it, we make it. If not, we won't make it. I'm not worried about it. But yeah, I just wanted to start working on this thing so I get rid of this chassis because it's all jacked up. But yeah, what I'm gonna be doing is finish taking off all the AC stuff and then chopping the front and then leaving everything ready to come off. I'll take off the axles. Well, this side's destroyed, but I'll take off that axle later and the motor mounts later. I just want to disconnect all the cooling and all the wiring and AC stuff right now. And then I'm gonna clean this engine bay up and spray it wrinkle black. So then it'll be a nice looking engine bay. All right, back again. So yeah, here he is. Chopped the front end, got the motor up. My phone died, so, and I forgot to charge it. So yeah, check it out. Suspension's pretty much all off. Had my little cousin take the whole interior out of this thing. Already took out the rear coilovers. And here's the hatch that everything's getting. So here's the interior with the Recaros. There's the carpet, the back seats. You know what I'm saying? Don't look too bad. I'm surprised the shocks in this thing works. Everything's installed. I have the covers that go here, they're right there, and then the piece that goes, the cargo cover that goes right here. And the motor is right over here. Here's the harness. I took the harness off. Excuse me. So here's the motor. I cleaned her up real quick before I threw her back in. I am going to be taking off this transmission. I'm not running this transmission. So I have my other one inside. I will be throwing it on. But yeah, I gotta swap some stuff. I gotta grab the pulley I have on the other motor, and then I gotta grab my alternator because this one's broken. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm prepping this motor to pretty much be ready to throw in. So yeah, right now what I'm going to be doing is taking off everything and taking off the trans, and then I'm gonna take off this pulley and then take off the alternator. All right, my peoples, this is my old B series. That's in my SI. I just pulled out the trans. Since I'm gonna run this B series with all my all-wheel drive transmission, I'm just gonna go ahead and install that, but I'm not gonna do it right now. But yeah, I threw the trans on top of the chair, and I'm about to take it over there. Retard. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I was too busy trying to record, but transmission's in and the whole swap's inside. My homie came over. He was helping me work on it a little bit. He threw the fuel pump on for me. I got a header for it right there. So yeah, I'm just right now running the harness. But I just realized this sensor is broken. So it's right here broken inside this thing. So I gotta get that. I just painted that little battery tray. So I'm gonna put it on right here. Made this hole to run the engine bay harness. Bottom the fender. Gotta do the same thing on this side. But yeah, she's in. I'm just gonna finish up, clean up around me because it's a freaking mess, and I'm gonna move this thing in front of the garage. Little Brian did the interior. Looks good. Good job, Brian. You can eat now. Yes. But yeah, I'm gonna finish up doing the wiring, and then I'm gonna continue the video doing the cooling system. So I'll see y'all when that happens. All right, gents, we're back again. Don't mind the music in the background. That's not me. It's my pops. So YouTube, don't copyright me, please. But yeah, here is the car. Just a big storm happened. I'm about to start doing the radiator setup. So this radiator's messed up, but the fan is still good. So I'm gonna throw the fan on this radiator. This radiator was on my SI. So I'm about to start doing the cooling system and all that right now. So that can be done. And yeah, try to get this thing ready. So when I take it to my engine builder, he's gonna do the brake system for me. And he's gonna do the clutch. I mean, no, not the clutch, sorry. The fuel. Like the fuel lines and all that. So that's what we're gonna do. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and swap the fan onto this and then throw it on. Alrighty, boom. We moved out to 240. Here's the hatch. Brake system, clutch. That's done. We already bled the coolant system. Now I just got the T-bracket to deal with. But yeah, everything's pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and jack this thing up, put it on jack stands, take the wheels off. I got some pieces in the back that I'm gonna go see which one I'm gonna use for the front end. I still have the front bumper, which is actually still pretty good. I have the headlights that I'm gonna be using. So yeah, I'm gonna go grab that stuff right now. Alrighty, gents. Oh, so here's the headlights. They're crusty, but we're gonna re-clear them. Here's the fenders and the bumper. This is the original bumper to this car. And then here's the fenders. The fenders are pretty clean. This one has a dent right there, but I can fix that. Not a problemo. And then I got a lip for this thing that I'm gonna go get. But yeah, what do you think, Pops?
Looks good.
Yeah.
I mean, great progress for 5 days work.
Yeah, for real.
It's actually running and driving. It's not just a shell anymore.
Yep.
And the interior's all there.
Yep. Do we have this door panel for the crank? Do we have that door panel?
I might have one.
Because if anything, if we have it, I'll just throw that shit on instead of spending more money. Because this is going to be my...
I actually might have it. I have 7 door panels on the shed.
Okay, yeah, because this is going to be a little...
I know I have more than 10 door panels.
Okay. Oh, yeah, we got to swap the wing out. We're going to change the taillights. I'm going to grab the other taillights from the other hatch. So, yeah, this thing's coming together right. So, literally, within, hopefully, 3 days, I'm going to try to have everything ready so me and my dad can paint this thing. Right, Dad?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this upcoming week, if I finish this car in time, everything's running good. I get the mounts properly put on. Change this caliper because this caliper on this side is bad. Yeah, this thing's going to be straight and ready for Hday. Pretty hyped.
I have more calipers.
Okay. We gotta have a EX or an Integra one because this one is stuck. Yes. And then the only thing I am kind of annoyed is the clutch. The clutch, we have to freaking...
You need to change the clutch?
No, the clutch is good. I'm talking about the bleeding the clutch.
Oh, bleeding. Oh.
So, like, it's already bled. It goes through in the gears and everything, but I want the pedal of the clutch to be more stiff.
We could adjust the pedal.
Yeah, so that's what we're gonna have to do. Cause I don't like it soft, even though the gears go in right, but I like my shit stiff. But all right, y'all, I'm gonna jack this thing up and take the wheels off, have it on jack stand, so pretty much start working on the front end right now. Yes, sir. All right, got a dent right here. There's a dent right here. You can see it on camera. Not too bad. Little dent right here too. Let's see on this thing. Ain't too bad. Yes, sir. I'm gonna mock up the headlights. The only thing that I don't have right now is the freaking what do you call them? The hood. I have a hood for this thing, but honestly, it's in pretty rough shape. And yeah, we're gonna see what's good. I mean, if I have to run them, I'm gonna run that. So yeah, but the fenders are marking up pretty nice. So it is. I'll do a quick little body work on them. Throw these on. Go and put it all together. Then to throw the front bumper on. Yes, sir. Check the front end out. Yeah, boy. She on. Right now I got this tape lined up right here. I'm gonna cut the bumper, have some track boy stuff, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, boy. It looks straight enough to me. About to do the cuts, and I'll get back to y'all on it. I'm gonna cut it later because I'm kind of deep, but I was test fitting the lips. So this is the EG lip. This is also EG lip. This one's a little bit short by like this much. But my dad gave me an idea, so we're gonna cut both of the ends on both sides. And then this is still gonna be hanging off like about a little bit that much, but I'm gonna put like clean liquid rivets like right here, and then screws right here to hold it on the bumper. And then one right in the middle, make it look nice and clean. Because I don't feel like putting double-sided tape. It is what it is, but we still gonna make it work. Oops. But yeah, I'm gonna call it a night. I'll see you guys in the next clip. Alrighty, it's been a couple of days later, getting back to work on this thing. Today I'm gonna prep it and paint it today. I got the little minion, the slave. Welcome back, slave. If you help me finish this, we paint it today, you can have one cookie.
I can have what?
One cookie, that's all you're gonna eat.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have this minion help me sand and do everything on this thing. But what you're gonna do, you're gonna go in the other hatch. You're gonna take off the tail lights from the other hatch and the wing, because those two things are going on this car. All right, so yeah, you can go do that right now then. But what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm pretty much gonna go over and sand some spots that need some body work. Grab a body hammer, dent this in, pull this out, go over it. Then grab the DA, sand some spots with 320. I got another door handle I can throw on it. So yeah, let's get it. All right, people, let's check it out. We got little Brian sanding. Started doing some quick body work on this fender. On the other side, this quarter. Check out the bumper. Sheesh. Oh my gosh. Who did this?
Me.
Kill yourself. It's like now, but anyways, yeah, started doing the body work on the tailgate and this quarter panel. So Brian taking care of starting to sand the whole thing. So we get this joint painted today. Freaking day. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and finish up doing the body work and then I'm gonna help him sand, and then we're gonna wash it, and then should be ready to paint. What's going on, peoples? Don't mind my hair. It's a little caca right now. But anyways, here he is with the car, and check it out. Boom, she's painted. So my dad kind of finessed it and made me like a midnight blue type of color. I still need to buff it. Hopefully I can get it buffed before I take it to Hday, because it does have some dirt spots. You know what I'm saying? I do want the paint to look a little bit more smoother. It has a lot of orange peel because I didn't really get the really expensive clear. I didn't want to go all out because I just want to hurry up and get this thing done. I'm gonna go ahead and quickly do the door jambs real quick because they are ugly in silver. I'm just gonna paint that shit black. But yeah, she is all done, my boys. That junk Oh, you can't really tell. Let me put the flash on. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. You see that? That joint looks icy. So yeah, it looks pretty good. Like in the daytime, it's gonna look blue, and then at night, it's gonna look straight black. But I'm gonna finish taking off the paper. I'll throw on the tail lights, and I'm gonna pull this thing out. Well, I'm gonna put the wheels on it and pull it out. Welcome back, my peoples. We're here. It's another day. Check out my new hatch. So that's a buddy of mine. I went with him to go pick it up, but here's the EK hatch. Still needs buff and polish, but good enough for right now. About to show you right now in the daytime, and I threw the lip on it. So yeah, check her out. This is a front EG lip. So yeah, I want to change the screws in the bottom. I might put rib nuts so you don't see the screws. I covered up the motor. I do want to paint the valve cover black. Yeah, but here's the hatch. Turned out really good for a quickie. So yeah, I guess I am gonna make it for Hday. Got my little cousin Brian. Oh, we already, the door jambs are all done. Pretty much took the back seats off, passenger seats off. Finish taking out all this stuff, all the spacers. Just leaving that seat. I'm gonna try to find me a door panel. If not, fuck it, I'm gonna race it like that. I have a bunch of hoods, but they're not in good condition. So if anything, I might just run it with no hood. So yeah, I guess I'm ready for Hday, guys. This thing actually turned out really good. I really do like how this thing turned out. I wish I didn't have to put the screws on it, but since this bumper is short, I had to put the screws on it. So that side is short by like half my nail, and this side is like pretty much short like my whole nail. So yeah, but yeah, no, this thing's all Gucci. It has a street tune, already has two-step. I do want to take this to like the track to do some test hits, so make sure everything's good, dial in the suspension. The only thing I got left to do is go to Home Depot, make me a custom belly pan, because it is required. But like, yeah, this thing's ready for Hday. We're gonna run it all motor B series. We're gonna see what we're gonna run in the class. So yeah, appreciate you guys for watching. I'm kind of surprised how this thing turned out pretty quick. We're literally, I'll say, a week and a half away from Hday. So yeah, this thing turned out pretty good. Even this door handle's still broken. I have another one, but I mean, I have leftover paint, so I'll most likely deal with it later. I just want to get the door panel fixed. Got the Recaro in here. I still got to clean it up. I do want to swap out the cluster. I got the SI cluster, so whenever I get a chance, I'll swap that out. And I test fitted the slicks, so I got the skinnies on right now in the back. I did have the slicks. So yeah, everything's straight, come together. I'm pretty excited. It's about to be lit. But yeah, I appreciate you guys for watching. Stay tuned for more content, and yeah, we'll see what the next clip's gonna be. Either me already at Hday or whatever I post up next. I appreciate y'all for watching though. So please do like, comment. You know what I'm saying? I want to see people's review and what they think. Literally building two Civics into one, pretty dope. This thing used to be a K series car, now it's back to B series. I still have the EG subframe in there. You know what I'm saying? So if you know the trick to put on the which T-bracket to use, if you still have an EG subframe and an E-cab, if you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I'll catch y'all later. Like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, I'll catch y'all in the next video.